Alrighty, today is Tuesday, 2nd of December, and we're going to be building stuff as of usual for the next hour and a little bit. We're going to be running through how to build an app from scratch. We're going to be using Google AI Studio, and potentially bringing something down into Google Anti-Gravity, I think, for the IDE. Let's go ahead and make a start. So let me just share my screen with you. 1 second. Make sure my mic is on correctly. Okay. Here we go. We're going to do something today where we're going to find, I think, a big opportunity for people who want to get into building apps is to find weird APIs and then create a nice interface on top of them. Basically, you can find APIs which are basically, what's a good way of explaining it? An API is basically something you can connect to get sources of data. So let's say if somebody had a database of every fishing lake in the world and they served it via an API, you can plug into that API, add a layer on top of it, add a UI on top of it, and then you can turn that into an app. Now, because we've got things like Google AI Studio now, we can create nice looking applications quite easily. So we need to find good sets of data to power our apps, and then we can maybe add a nice AI layer on top of it. So today we're going to be looking through this thing. We're going to be using AI Studio. That's fine. We're going to use Rapid API to find some weird API endpoints and see if we can create a nice app with Gemini 3 Pro. So if you go to rapidapi.com, you can basically test these APIs for free. So we're just going to go and have a look to see what we've got. You've got different categories: business, advertising, data, tools. Got live oil prices. We've got solar energy prediction. You want to see kind of ones that are up to date. EV charge finder. We've got location, search by coordinates. We could do Tesla, ergo charge point, search by coordinate point as well. You can basically see the queries that you can put in. So this takes a latitude and a longitude. You've got a type. You've got to see if it's available or not. This could be quite a cool one. Number of results to return. This one was updated very recently too. So this is an endpoint which could be quite useful. Let's see. Uses API to search for available EV charging stations at any location worldwide. Sports types powered by Google Maps. Subscribe to a plan. Make your first API call. And here is some info. Okay. Why don't we give this... We could give this a try, actually. Driving directions. 1,000 subs. It's going to cost... What's the cost of this? Pro is $25 a month, 10,000 requests a month, 50 requests a month for free to test. Okay, that's one option. We could do one of them. That might work. If you go back to energy, we'll see if there's any other ones. Daily petrol prices, national electricity market in Australia, Indian fuel prices, UK fuel prices, eco weather, pump scout. It's not too many here. Let's try another one. Let's go to other. You can find some pretty obscure APIs in here. License-based search, daily astrology and horoscope API. And the basic idea here is just to find a good API that is kind of updated regularly. It's got a high score. It's got a decent latency time and a solid service level. And then we're just going to try and put a nice UI on top. Word count, cause proxy, VPN gate. This has apparently got 12,000. It's not loading much. Let's go with trending. Tourist destination. Okay, let's go back to the home. Let's go to discovery. Let's see what other I'm kind of cut off here because this site this site isn't the most responsive, but we'll deal with it. Zillow, LinkedIn Scraper, Instagram, the YouTube API, real-time Amazon data, jobs, got a jobs API, Instagram Looter, Instagram Scraper, real-time news data, get top news articles, country, language limit, language, topic headline, news by section, world, national, technology, sports. Okay, we could do a real-time news site. I want to try and find like an obscure one. Let's go with let's search. Let's go with, I don't know, fishing. Is 3 months? No, these are no good. Hobby? Similar web API. Check SSL. Why did we go with the why don't we go with an energy one? Might be a good one. Vehicle database. You can get a VIN decoder, electric vehicle specs, market value by VIN. Maybe we could do this one. This could be quite good for the US, I guess. Basic is 10 per month, hard limit 600 per month for 15, and then ultra goes up. You can basically do these for free. Let's try one. Let's go with energy, and we're going to go with this solar energy prediction. Let's have a look at this. You can get a prediction. It takes in a latitude and a longitude, a zip code. Okay, let's go with the we'll go with the map. We'll go with the EV. We'll go with the EV charge finder and see if we can give the API docs to here we go. Let's go with let's see if we can give the API docs to Gemini to figure it out. Okay. Can open the playground. Okay. Let's do this. Let's just dictate. I want to create the world's best electronic charge point finder. It should be a beautiful design. It should use unexpected font pairings and layout and style. It should be easy to use and very visual. maybe we could use an isometric design. It should not use blues and purples or gradients. And here is a sample of the code snippet to fetch the information. I think in here we're going to use Google Maps data. We're probably going to use a fast AI responses. We might use something like an AI-powered chatbot. Yeah, we'll do that. Now what we want to do is actually grab this info. So by search by location is this. Do they have actually the docs, the full docs here? Let's go with JavaScript. Let's go with do we have an API overview? Let's give it this. Okay. Here's the overview of the API. To implement the backend. Okay, let's try and build that. I've just pasted the API docs in there just so it gets a bit of an idea of what we're trying to do. And we'll see how we go. We're going to need to give it, this could search by location, it can search by coordinates. We're going to need to give it this, which is the request. We're going to get this as the response. Okay, Jesus. Copy. We'll see what it comes up with, and then I'll put in the response and see if it can actually build that into an app that that makes sense. I wonder if, let's see if there's chargefinder.com. Find charging stations. Surely we can do better than that. Surely we can do better than that. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. If we click in this one, we get charging points. Okay, they seem like they're available. Location info. Show me Tesla superchargers nearby the playground in walking distance. That's actually pretty smart. No charges found. Cool. 2204 service, I think. Okay, so that's Charge Finder. That's a pretty good app. Voltizo. All right. We've got an assistant. I think we need to do. I'm not sure if this is going to be the best app to do, but we'll try. Well, that's building. Let's actually try and look for. Maybe we can do some. What could we do? Sports, finance, products, business. What would data be? LinkedIn, Zillow, enrichment, media downloader, local business data. We could do. We could do something like a. Where you do like an e-commerce or like Amazon product prediction prediction market. Which products will sell more over time? Maybe. Do they have Amazon? They have an Amazon. I think we have an Amazon one. Live golf data, odds API, sportsbook. Okay. This would be a sports one. Maybe we could do a sports prediction markets. There's quite a lot of them. Why don't we do like a? Why don't we do like a product? Let's do a product prediction. Let's use that. Let's use the Amazon one. Okay. I think this has got images too. Okay. Let's scrap this. We'll come back to the EV. I think that was a bad example. Let's do this one instead. I want to create a prediction market application, but entirely based off of Amazon products and the selling volume of the Amazon product. People should be able to bet on using fictitious credits which product is going to sell more over a different time period. Here is an example of the API call and response. I can give you those in different formats if you need it. We should not use blue or purple gradients. We should use an unexpected design too. Also use unexpected font pairings. Okay. Let's do API info. We're not going to add any. This is XML. We'll do JavaScript. We'll do. Okay, we'll close these. We don't need these anymore. We're going to go 1, and then we're going to go maybe we'll do product. We're going to go iPhone 16. Okay. So we've got this, which has got the iPhone 16. We'll paste this in. We'll go, this is an example. Cool. We'll go request. And then down here, we'll go response. We're just going to bung this in and then let the AI kind of make sense of it. Oh, wait. iPhone 16. Okay. Example response. We'll test it. Copy. All right. Let's go. So we're going to give it like the data which we can get back, which is like the product original price, minimum offer price, what product it is. Get quite a lot of info there too. Product details, product by category. I wonder what you get with product category. You get sales volume, delivery, product badge. Sales volume. Oh, okay, so product by category. Category ID. Okay, product category by ID. So we need category details. Proto scalp test for hair growth. So hair thickening, smooth. Okay. That might be a bit tricky to find what categories mean what. Maybe we could do like individual products, maybe comparing two products, best selling two items head to head. So just looking through the info that we can get back, and then what we could use here. We've got comments. Maybe we could get comments. Maybe reviews, top product reviews, product reviews. Product ASIN to which gets reviews. Cookie, logged in user cookie for fetching product reviews. Okay, so we might not be able to do that. Product detail reviews. Maybe we could create like a little thing that someone has to log into Amazon, put in their cookie, and then they can pull it. Deal products, deal ID, best sellers by category. Okay, let's just see what this comes up with, and then we can play around with it a bit more. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, let's see what we've got. Sort of fix. API limit or error. Wait, we haven't... oh god. If we just hit the velocity per wager amount 100, selected products in the feed, higher sales velocity, unit volume algorithm injects 20% volatility noise, win 100% return loss liquidation. So 1K bought in the last month. Okay. So you can select 2, and we can select a wager amount, and then we can see which is going to have the higher velocity. Okay, that's pretty cool. The velocity market, right? I wonder if there'd be like some side note, like API thing. I wonder if there's like any government government APIs, like old government databases and APIs. I wonder if you can create like a. You could create an app which maybe, I think certain governments put out things for tender. I'm just thinking through. I'm just kind of messing around with thoughts about when people or governments put out certain tenders on their website. Find a tender notices for. Then they want people to come and pitch for them. Defense forms. I wonder if you can do like an automatic match. All right. Okay. Here we go. We've got 10K bought in the last month, 10K plus. So these are all 10K plus. We don't get, 20K plus, 9K. Okay. So we've got some products. We can do, I don't know. Can we look it up? Memory. Oh, okay, here we go. We need to do this. I wonder if we can bet on like 9K up here, Corsair, and then we could do what's going to sell more. Why don't we go with this is 32 gig. Why don't we look at, I don't know, 32 gig. We could, ooh, okay, yeah. That one, is that the only one? This one. We could bet on what's going to sell more. Say to us to predict higher estimated. Ooh, okay. So you can see which is going to have the higher volume over a certain time period, I guess. Let me see if I can open this out. That'd be cool. So you could kind of bet on what's going to be more popular at Christmas, maybe. If we go with this estimated volume. Oh, prediction correct. Oh, what's it? What are we betting on? Estimated volume. Oh. But it shows me. It shows me the volume. Okay, cool. This is a pretty cool idea. I think we could probably do something with that. You can bet on products over time. Maybe we could do. I think there is something there. But I'm not quite sure. Find a. What do we think? We could do this velocity prediction. I think that would be quite cool based off of products. For sure, like certain events, what's going to sell more. I'm just having a look to see if there is another way to do it. Search notices, find a tender or review. Okay. Because basically, the other thing I'm thinking of is governments kind of put out information all the time, but businesses don't really know about them, and so they don't kind of pitch for them. But a lot of these governments kind of make these tenders available to everybody. So why don't we see if we can get one? How to guide. How do I get an API key? Sign in. I'm on the UK government website, but I don't. Okay. Okay, we're looking through some ideas. I think the real-time data for Amazon would be good. This would be a good one. I'm looking at some like obscure endpoints. Yeah, maritime APIs. Let's say this is cool. You can do like shipping. Container API. Container specs, bill of lading, vessel tracking. This could be quite useful. This seems like a cool bill of lading API. Fetch all container numbers tied to bill of lading API. Carrier coverage. Okay. Why didn't we do this? Let's just copy this documentation and we'll go like this. Build me the world's best, most robust, and let's just type sophisticated web application based on this set of API information on this website. This is going to be for the shipping industry. It should have a ultra premium enterprise robust feel. Don't use any blues or purples or gradients. Use unexpected font pairings and make it appropriate for the type of user that would use this API. I want this to be the number one maritime API powered platform available. Okay, so we're just going to give it this dot. So we're just going to paste this in. We can do a lot of stuff with this. We're just going to see what it comes out with. Here is the documentation. We'll see what it does. We'll see what it thinks. But basically what we can do, we can get, if you're working in like import export, you could get container details, get container numbers, basic live vessel tracking, get pro live vessel tracking. I think we're going to need an API key. So I'm just going to sign up. Let me just actually show you. I'll show you what the website was again. Here we go. $200 clients, Kobe. That seems like not a lot for what they can do. Oh, right. Last tweet 2023. Is it actually still? Does that actually still work? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Should probably try and sign up. $11 and $9 a month. This is cool. So you could do tracking of a thing. You could do a fleet. You could do to see when stuff's on time, I guess, too, with this product. That would be quite cool. Let's do. You can do a port finder. Okay, that would be a pretty cool one. I think there's the free trial. There's actually a paid for free trial on the API for this endpoint. So I think we might have to bin it. But after, I might actually sign up and try and build that out, because that was a pretty punchy API. Let's see if we can find something else on here. Maybe we can find like a more simple one, because we need to get something free so we can test it, see if it actually works. Okay, let's have a look. Maybe we want to get something like I don't know why more don't load off Rapid API. It's weird. Advertising. Maybe we can do like a generate high quality keywords, get traffic analytics for Google Ads library. So these aren't updated very often. Okay, this is going to be actually a quite a simple one. If you wanted to target a certain type of audience. Let's try and do this. Let's see if we can build a the world's best horoscope app. Here we go. Let's go with this. Build me the world's best horoscope app. It should use unexpected design, a unexpected font pairing. Don't use blues or purples. And here is the request and the response, so you could sculpt the app around it. We've got this one. Let's go. We've got this one. Got monthly, yearly horoscope for today. These apps, by the way, in the App Store, they do some crazy. Build a section where users can compare the design with another to see compatibility insights, adding a fun and social element to the app. Can you do that? Create a section of bold and distinctive font pairings that complement the unexpected design and enhance readability. We could do that. We can do any other suggestions? Okay, not really. We're a bit sparse on suggestions for this one. Free public APIs, COVID-19 data. Jesus. API football, stock ETFs, cities, weather, Bloomberg, realtors, words. Here we are. Oracle OS yearly projection module. That's not me below this. Okay, color. The cosmic compatibility matrix. All right. Okay, that's good. What else can we do? Maybe we could do this is monthly. We could do oh wait, what's the response difference? We can do yearly. Gets, I think this is just the difference here. We can do monthly, we can do weekly, and we can do today. Okay. We can do monthly. and weekly by just using the API call. Let's add this. Got some lucky numbers up here. All right. It says 2024. What the heck? Don't know if anyone's into horoscopes, but we'll build it if you want it. Okay, do we have weekly? How do we select weekly? Oh, it hasn't updated yet. There we go. We can do today too, I think. Let's have a look. 'We can do today also with this. Cool. I haven't actually added the API in yet, so this is... I think this is getting... I'm not sure what it's getting. After this, we'll add one of these... some suggestions. We'll add some AI into the mix. We could do like... I think horoscope volume... horoscope search volume. $1.5 to 5 million monthly searches on Google, making it one of the top keywords in the astrology niche. What other keywords are in the astrology niche? Okay. We're getting daily. By the way, I've got no interest in horoscopes per se. I just thought it'd be an interesting app to build because other people like it. we could create an AI oracle which they could talk to. Let's do that. Okay. We've got weekly, monthly, daily, improve API error handling, optimize data fetching. Let's do this. Let's add an AI feature. Let's do a conversational voice app. let's do this. Let's now create the oracle, the AI oracle powered by live conversational voice. This should be able to be activated by the user once they've generated a horoscope, and then they can have a conversation about the results. That sounds great to me. I mean, people like reading horoscopes. Why don't people like talking to the oracle about the horoscope and potentially what's going to happen to them throughout the day, the week, the month, or the year? I presume people might actually want to do that. Astrology reading online, horoscope matching services. Let's find out what the top horoscope.com makes sense. Special offer. $10 million monthly visits. Keywords horoscopes today. I don't see any AI. I don't see any AI oracle there to speak to people. You might want to have a conversation with an oracle. Why not? More horoscopes for Cancer. Okay. Okay, here we go. I think we've got the oracle. We're getting the oracles. People can actually speak to it. Maybe that's going to be a pro feature. If you sign up. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we go. Compatibility matrix. Consult the oracle. Live voice link. Oh dear, let's go. Hello. Can you just tell me about my horoscope today, please? All right, thanks a lot. Thanks. Bye. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's see what this actually looks like on full screen. Okay, we've got the basics down. We've got the basics down. How can we make this 100x better? I have to actually sign up for the rule. We only get 10, $5.99. We get 3,800 requests a month. Okay. What else has this got? Horoscope, tarot, daily. Okay. Weekly. What's this up here? Psychic readings. All right. We've got the oracle for that. We don't need a psychic. Okay, so Lean hardens the Oracle OS concept. Static web page isn't enough. It needs to be for like a living, breathing operating system. Yeah, you're right. Atmosphere, WebGL style particle star field. Nice. Sound design, kinetic typography, share prophecy feature. All right. Browser native synthesizer for UI sound effects, animated canvas background. Jeez, okay, it's really going for it. It's a good idea. This site is something gets 10 million views. It's a bit crazy. $1 psychic reading. No way. 6,000 5-star ratings. What the? 5 minutes for $1. 31,000. What the? Can we not just create these with AI? Why not? Keen.com. Horoscope powered by Keen. 5 minutes for $1. Maybe that's, I guess, the first 5 minutes. Okay. I'm sure we'll go down that line, but we'll see. We'll see what this app does. I don't think we want to do a market for reading people's horrors, but for psychics, guiding souls to intuitive truth. 14 million customers. Right. Fair enough. Birth chart. Okay. Maybe we could do that. Nice. Look at this. Right. We have a background going on. We've got this. Yes. Let's go. Let's go weekly. Oh, we got some sound. Don't know if you can hear that. Let's go. This is nice. We can consult the oracle. Let's see if this is the same. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. We can add some minutes like pro and free. We can just share. Okay, nice. Monthly and weekly, daily horoscope fetching, visual feedback on selection, sound effects, loading state for APIs. Okay. What else could we do here? What other features could we add? That something like a horoscope.com has. Why not? Okay, this will be the last one. This will be the last feature update of the horoscope app. I think it's profitable. It's a profitable keyword, you know. There's it's pretty solid. I wonder why Scorpios are the most too. Mainly in the US, in the UK a little bit, India, Australia, Africa, South America, not really into horoscopes. Okay, let's let that build out. Maybe we'll share it. Maybe we'll publish it. See what happens. The other thing I want to try and find too, just for like ideas for scoping out, try and find like some more like obscure APIs. So we had like that shipping one, which was cool, but try and find some obscure APIs. Let me just try and find some for an example. Void Deck, tarot reading, digital brutalist tarot experience. Instead of medieval imagery, we use abstract data cards. The AI interprets the spread based on the user's sign, dedicated tool to check compatibility during the set sign and the partner sign, generating a friction report. Lunar phase. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Logic to calculate the current moon phase and illumination. All right, tarot deck. Yes. Just AI, make it better. Keep going. Okay, obscure APIs. Find me the world's strangest data sets. I'm using Perplexity in the other screen, by the way. But I'm just going to keep this one open as this is going to be more interesting. As it builds, anyway. We've got every available Reddit comment. What the? Lists of cats in movies? I don't think. No way. That's not real. Felines in films. What the? Okay, that's not there anymore. Bigfoot sightings dataset. Signing up to data.world. No idea what it is. But if they've got some obscure data, like they do. No way. Created 8 years ago. So this is what I'm looking at, by the way, while that finishes completing. Single color names. One column CSV database with 900 color names, flavors, flavor name and category. Sort by too many results to sort. Try adding a filter. Resource type. Data set. And we want to go status. Quite interested in the Bigfoot sightings. Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, BFRO. It's an organization dedicated to investigating the Bigfoot Sasquatch mystery. Oh, we die. What the hell? It's a waxing gibbous today. 96% luminous. Okay, here we go. We've got a void deck. Click to initiate to draw 3 cards. The Magician. Past the Magician, present the Hermit. Oh, God. Oh, God, what's it doing? This animation is a bit aggressive. Okay, let's try it. And now one of these. Oh, not again. Let's stop that. We need to remove that. We need to remove that crazy text animation as it's too wild. I don't know what it's. I like this up here. That's cool. Okay, so we need to remove the text animation on the void deck results and the synastry results, as it just sends the screen too crazy. Void deck. Let's try that again. The Hanged Man. Jesus. Right. Okay, this is pretty cool. I don't know this. It seems to be missing some. This looks like we're missing. Okay, we'll let that finish. Let's see if there is any other weird data sets. Looking for old but valuable APIs. They should be niche, but the users should be niche. Okay, that's done. Fix that. All right. I think you could probably throw it. I think you could probably publish this, once this is fixed. Sounds good. Don't know how old these are. We need to. Yeah, they're not really updated very often. Steven Seagal box office data set. All right. All right. We're back. Cool. One last thing. Lastly, let's have a look, see if there's anything. No way. All right. Okay. Okay. Last one. Oh, let's paste this in. Are there any games in the image which we could make and add to our app that would feel like they would be a good match, or one game topic that we could customize and add into our app? What the heck? I know what we could do. We could do Gemini intelligence using. Okay, wait. Using Gemini intelligence and the real time voice integration. Pick a game from this list and create one that the user can play interactively with the AI, and the AI can speak, have fun, and also play the game with the user. The AI should be able to take turns, etc. This is going to be wild. So rather than just the user doing something, why don't we actually use the AI to play a game too? Because with the Gemini intelligence, it can actually play. I think it can take actions on the screen. I wonder if you could do like a one thing I'd love to make. I haven't made it yet. Is like an entity extraction app. So have the AI like watch videos and then extract like companies, people, etc. from that video, or have like the AI live trade information. So either news or video or data. I wonder if there'd be like a. Ooh, okay. We've got a psychic game. Void telepathy. AI secretly selects a Xena card and the user must guess a symbol. The user can converse with the oracle to ask for hints. Vision. The user clicks a card on the screen. The app generates an image of the symbol, streams it to Gemini. AI sees the card. All right. Let's go with Wait, where is it? Where's the game? To the app module. Where is it? Down there? I don't see the game tab. Okay. We'll give it a couple of more minutes. If you can try the game, that'd be great. If not, no worries. We can always come back to it. I wonder if you could just create a gaming website with Gemini and just play against AI. Does that work? Okay, I'll try again. Come on. We've got 2 minutes. See if we can get this to work. If not, we're going to have to leave it. But I might actually throw this up. Throw this up online. I don't know if we include the live chat for free. We might have to sign up for that one. But people like astrology stuff. One more minute. Can we get the game working? All right. Ooh, okay. We've got something down here. We've got a little bit of a. Ooh, okay. Projection, void deck, synastry, telepathy. Right. Let's try this out. And actually, no, it does. I don't even think. Does it do anything? I don't think it does anything. That's not that great, to be honest. Okay. We void deck. Oh wait, do I have to select that and then? Yeah, I don't think it does anything. Okay, we'll have to come back to that. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Same time tomorrow, 2 p.m. CET, and I will catch you on the next one. Until then, if you're building anything with AI, Google AI Studio, or any other app, let me know how it goes. See you next.